Hi, and welcome to BremSter Puzzles, a channel where I try and showcase the fun that could be had in the world of variant Sudoku. And while it may not look like it with all the content that's been coming out on the channel, I've actually been taking quite a long break. I haven't really been solving much in the last month, and I'm going to try and get back to it now. I'm probably not going to return to the previous level of solving I have, but we'll see how it goes. And I'm going to return with a bit of a celebration puzzle. This is 52 Weeks of Setting Joy by Chip Sounder. Chip recently reached out and let me know that it's been a year since he created his first puzzle, which I think was PB and Chip, which was a puzzle he was really happy with. And it got covered by a couple of different channels, so that was good. I can't remember if I did it or not, but I should have checked. I didn't. Yeah, I mean, congratulations on a year. And I thought it was a good puzzle to come back with as well, because only a couple of days ago, as of me recording this, my channel had its 4th birthday. And I got notified from YouTube as like, congratulations on the 4th birthday of your channel. So that's also really cool. So yeah, lots of circles around the sun, I suppose. They're not really big things to celebrate, but to know that I've been doing this for 4 years is a little bit crazy. So let's have a look at 52 Weeks of Setting Joy by Chip Sounder. Of course, there'll be a link below to where you can try this puzzle for yourself, as well as to a whole bunch of other admin stuff about the channel. But let's have a look at the rules of the puzzle. We have normal Sudoku rules apply. So into every box, into every row, and into every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. There's a lot of different constraints in this one. Thermo. Digits on grey thermos must increase from the bulb to the tip. So this digit must be higher than this digit must be higher than this. The same as we go along this thermo. This digit must be higher than this. Even though by Sudoku, these could be the same digit, this must be strictly higher as we go up. Cages, digits in cages must sum to the number in the top left corner of the cage. So these 3 digits will sum to 21. Those 2 digits will sum to 11. Little killer, clues outside the grid with an arrow. So this clue up here are the sum of the digits in the cells along the indicated diagonal. Digits may repeat along these diagonals if allowed by other rules. So these digits here along that diagonal sum to 52. That's quite high. Quadruples, digits in a quadruple circle must be placed at least once in the 4 cells touching that circle. So 1, 2, and 3 must be placed in those 4 cells. 4 and 7 must be placed in those cells. Kropki Pairs, digits in cells separated by a black dot are in a 2-to-1 ratio. So these 2 cells are in a 2-to-1 ratio, as are those. Digits in cells separated by a white dot are consecutive. Now, we don't need to state that not all dots are given. It is a history. Kropki Pairs means that not all dots are given, because we also don't state that, you know, we're not giving a quadruple clue to indicate the 4 that are given here, or it's possible that that digit is higher than that without a thermo. You don't always need to state that. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. So this quadruple clue is telling me a lot. This can't be a 1, 2, or 3, because if it was any of those, how would I get 1, 2, 3, 5 digits lower than it? I couldn't do it. So this is actually a 1, 2, 3. Right, so I know what this 15 is. I can't put any, use 1, 2, or 3. So the minimum digits I can put in this 15 cage without being able to use 1, 2, or 3 are 4, 5, and 6. And if you add 4, 5, and 6 together, you get 15. So these digits here are 7, 8, and 9. And getting 2 high digits on this 52 makes sense, because 52 is quite high. But I can't use 4, 5, or 6 in any of these. So I'm tempted to go down this thermo, because this has a maximum of 9, a maximum of 8, a maximum of 7. This is a maximum of 3, because it can't be any higher. So this is a maximum of 2. I can't use 4, 5, or 6 here. So this is 1 or 2. Right. But let's keep going on the thermo. This is 2 or 3. This could be 3 or 7 only, because it has to be higher than 2, but it can't be 4, 5, 6. So this is 3 or 7, but this now has to be higher than that. Right. This has to be 7, 8, 9, because this has to be higher than 3, but it can't be 4, 5, or 6. So it has to be at least 7, but 3 and 7 wouldn't be consecutive. So this has to be, it can't be 4, 5, or 6. The minimum it could be is 7, but these have to be consecutive. So this has to be 7, 8, 9. But the 1, 2, 3 means 3 is in one of those two, because this is a 1, 2, 3 triple, and that's not a 3. So now I can't use 1, 2, or 3 in this 11 cage. So it can't be 9, 2. It can't be 8, 3. If it's 7, 4, it's 7 and 4, or it's 5, 6. But I can't put a 5 here because of the black dot. If this was a 5, what would this have to be? It'd have to be 2.5 or 10. Not valid. So that's not 5, that's not 6, and we get to this state. The 9, of course, takes 9 out of there, and 9 is in one of those two. 9 is in one of those two by Sudoku. Can I get any further with that? No, but I can now look at this 21 cage because this 21 cage now can't have a 9 in it. So the maximum digits I can put in it are 8, 7, and 6. And if you add 8, 7, and 6, you get to 21. So this is 6, 7, and 8. So the 7 around this quadruple circle, it can't go in any of those because this is 6, 7, and 8. It's in one of those two, but I can't put it here because 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's the 7. Which means that's not a 7. Does that have to be 9? Well, there is a 4 on this. But the 7 makes this 5, which makes this 6, and this now has to be 3 or 12, and it can't be 12, so that's a 3. So this 21 can't have a 7 in it anymore. So it must have a 9, because if it doesn't have a 9, the maximum it could be would be 864, because 5's not available, and 864 is only 18. So there is a 9 in here. And then I need 2 digits. Because I've got a 9 in 3 cells, I've got 2 more cells to get the difference between 21 and 9, which is another 12. So I can't use another 9, so I can't use 9, 3. I could use 8, 4. I can't use 7, 5, and 6, 6 isn't possible. This has to be 9, 8, 9, 8, 4. It has to be 9, 8, 4. So yeah, so hang on. So I'm aiming for 12 on top of 9. Yeah, let's do this again, because my brain just went the wrong way. So I can't use 9, 9, 3. That doesn't work. I could use 9, 8, 4. I can't use 9, 7, 5, and 9, 6, 6 doesn't work. This is 9, 8, 4. Eight is down here somewhere because this is 6, 7, 8, and 8. So 8 can't be in those, 8 can't be in those. So 8 is down here, but 8, 9, 10, 11 doesn't work. So 8 is in one of those two. 9 can't be in any of those. 9 is in one of those 3. 9 down here as well. Can't be in either of those two. I'm trying to figure out whether I want to look at this long thermo or whether I want to keep playing down here. There's no 4 or 8 on this. So what can go on a black dot? It's always a low digit, 1, 2, 3, or 4, and it's even double. So it could be 1, 2. It can't be 2, 4 because 4 is not available. It could be 3, 6. So these are the only possibilities. What hasn't been placed in this row? 1, 2, 3. I've got 4, 1, 2, 3, and 6. So these are from 1, 2, 3, and 6. Now 6, 7, 8, 9 doesn't work because that breaks those. So there's no 6 here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 doesn't work. There's no 6 here. So these are from 1, 2, 3. That's the 6. 3 is down here. 4, of course, can't be in here. So 4 is in one of those two now. Five is not in any of those. It's in one of those two. 4, 6 must be on this thermo because 6, 7, 8 here and 6, 7. So 6 and 7 are both on this thermo. Now, I can't put 7 here or 6 would be higher on the thermo. That doesn't work. And I can't put 6 here or 7 would be lower. So we're in this state. Okay. I am going to color this, but I'm not sure what it's doing for me yet. This can't be 1, 2, because if this was 1, 2, these would both be 3. It could be 2, 4, 3, 6, or 4, 8, I think. The other reason it couldn't be 1, 2 is it would break that. So 1, 2, 3, these are from 4, 5, 4, 7, 8. And that's not an 8 or a 7. That's a 4 by Sudoku. So there's no 4 on here. Oh, yeah, 4, 4. 4 is up here somewhere. That's not really helping me much either. Let's mark these thermos. Maximum 9, maximum 7, maximum 6, maximum 5. So this is 2, 4, or 5. This is 3, 5, or 6. This is 5, 6, or 7. And this has to be higher than 6, so it's only 7 or 9. This doesn't seem to have helped me as much as I might think. There must be a 2 or a 3 on here. If this was 3, this would be 2, and this would be 1, 6, which doesn't work. This can't be a 3, so this can't be a 5. This can't be a 4 because 4 must be on this quadruple. Is it this? I don't see how it is. There doesn't seem to be any restriction on this whatsoever. This triple is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 5. And there's no 5 here. This is a 1, 2, 5 triple. So we know 4 is down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are 4, 7, 8, 9. And there's no 9 in them because 9 must be down here. So these are just 4, 7, 8. So that's a 4, 7, 8 triple. It doesn't seem to be getting me that far, does it? Three is in here. 4 is in here. What am I missing? Three, 5, 6, 7, 9. These are from 1, 2, 3, 9. There must be a 3 and a 9 down here. It can't be this. Can it? So the maximum those could be is 17. 17, the maximum that could be is 9. 17 plus 9 is 26. So by the time we get to this, we're at 26. If we add a 9 here, we're at 35. If we add a 6 here, we're at 41. Let's mark this differently. So maximum, if we maximize, we're at 41. And that's if we do all of those. If we put a 9 here, we're at 50. And then we've got heaps of room. So no, there's heaps of room to do stuff. Actually, no, this can't be a 9. The maximum this could be is a 5. These are from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the maximum this could be is 5 and 6. So the maximum these can sum to is 11. So 17 plus 9 is 26. So we're at 26 plus 11 is 37 plus another 9 is 46 plus 7 is 53. We're okay. Three and 4 are in here. I don't know. So this is maximum 9, maximum 8, maximum 5. But this, no. But this would. But there must be a 4 in here. So this can't be a 5. This is maximum 4. So this is only 2 or 4. Because if this was 5, there'd be no 4 in here and there'd be no 4 in this box. But this is now minimum 4. Because if I made it any lower than 4, there'd be no 4 in here. So this is 4, 5, or 8 only. Oh, it can't be 8. This is only 4 or 5. Oh, that's neat. It can't be 8 because of this. So this is only 4 or 5, and this is a 2-4-5 triple. Now this has higher than 4. So it's 5, can't be 6, 7, 8. This is only 5 or 9. 5. And that is a 5, 6, 7, 9 quadruple, meaning that's not the 5, that's the 5. And these are 1, 2, 3 and must contain a 3. That's really weird, but this is also a triple. 1, no 2, no 3, no 4, no 5, no 6, no 7, 1, 8, 9. And there's no 8 there. This is a 1 or a 9. So 9 is in one of those two. Now, if that's a 1, does that break this diagonal? No, because I got pretty high. Ah, that... If this is a 2, this is a 5. Because if this is a 2, this becomes 3, 6. If this is a 2, this is a 5. There must be a 5 on here, mustn't there? Because if there's no 5, this is 2, 6, and there's no filter here. There must be a 5 on here. So there's no 5 in any of... Oh, yeah, of course there's no 5 in any of those. Bleh. There is a 5 on here. The same as there's a 5 on there. There's a 5 on there. This all had a really interesting starting flow, but I'm not understanding what the logic was at this point. Unfortunately, Chip doesn't reveal his testers, so you're never really sure what it is he's meaning. Maximum 9, thing is, there's nothing pointing at these. Maximum 9, maximum 8, maximum 7, maximum 6. There's a little bit of a restriction here. Maximum 8, maximum 7, maximum 6, maximum 5, maximum 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 seem all to be possible. 2, 3, 4, 5 all seem to be possible. Now 3, 4, 6, this can't be, this cell is a bit restricted because it can't be 5. Seven isn't in any of those. I can't put 7 in any of those or any of those. So 7 is in one of those two, meaning this actually is a maximum of 6, which means this can't be. This is a maximum of 4. Because it can't be 5, maximum, and it can't be 7. Maximum, this not being able to be 7 means it's a maximum of 6, which means this can't be 5, so it's maximum 4. So this isn't 4, 5, and this isn't 4 or 3. This is only a 1 or a 2. And that's now a 1, 2, 3 triple, making that the 9. Wow. meaning that's 5, that's 4, that's 2, that's 1, taking 1 out of there, meaning this is 5, 6, 7, 9. That's tricky. There's no 2 in either of those. That's a 1-3 pair, meaning that's the 2, that's the 1, taking 1 out of those. Wow. But let's continue along here. This is 4, 5, or 6. This is 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is just 7, 8, or 9. But the 2-3 pair now means that's the 1 and that's the 3. This can't be 1. Is it this diagonal now? The 9 takes the 9 out of there. Is it this? That's a virtual 2, 3, 4. Because if I put, if this is 1, 2, because this is either 1, 2 or 3, 6. If this is 1, 2, that's a 3, 4 pair and that couldn't be a 4. If this is 3, 6, that's a 4 and that can't be a 4. There's no 4 there. 1, 2, these would be 3, 4, and these would be 7, 8, 9. 3, 6, 4, 2, and these would be 7, 8, 9? Yeah, where's 7, 8, 9 in this column? Those, oh, the 6 takes 3, 6 out of here. This is 1, 2. Takes 2 out of here. This is 3, 4, and these are 7, 8, 9. There's no 7 here because of the 7 that had to be in here. That 7 was really hard to see. 4, 5, 6. But that is a 1, 2, 3 triple. So that's a 4. That's not a 4. That's not a 5. That 4 takes 4 out of there. This is some tricky stuff. That's a 5, 6 pair, meaning that's the 8, that's the 9. That's a 7, 8 pair, making that the 9, making that the 7. The 9 looks down, making that the 8, making that the 4, making that the 9. The 4 looks up, saying that's not the 4. This is really strange. 7 is in one of those two. 1, 2, I need to put a 3 in here. Don't see a restriction. 5, I don't see a restriction. 7 is in those. 6, I don't see a restriction. It's a bit of a shame. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 7. So this isn't a 7. This is a 7. This can't be 1, 2. If it's 2, 4, it's 2 here with 4 here. Oh, it can't be 2, 4. That's a 1, 2. So I can't use 1 or 2 on this. If it's 3, 6, it's 3, 6. And if it's 4, 8, it's 4, 8. They're the only possibilities. And this is becoming way more restricted. What can this be? Its maximum is 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, or 6. So what do we have on this already? 8. So the 9s, that's 18, 24, 31. So let's use this as paper. We're at 31. Stop doing that. 31. So 52 minus 31 is 21. So these need to sum to 21. 8 and 6 is 14. Plus 4 is 18. Plus 4 would be 22. But this can't be a 1, surely, because the maximum here is 18. If this was a 1, we don't get to 21. If this is a 2, we don't get to 21. But I'm not seeing the rest of it yet, so I think I need more Sudoku. This is quite tricky. I don't think I've missed any constraints. Unfortunately, Chip sent this to me not in a solving tool, and I'm worried I missed a constraint when I transferred this over. So actually, 1, 2, 3, these are 2, 3, 9 for the column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, these are 2, 3, 9. So that's a 1. Taking 1 out of those, that's a 2, 3, meaning this is the 1. Which means that's a 2 and that's a 1. The 4 is looking down, making that the 3, which makes that the 2, which means this is a 4. The 2, 3 pair, of course, makes this the 1. 7, 7. Now I've got 7s. I've got to put a 3, 5, 6, and 7. Nine is in one of those two. 8 is down here as well, but it could be in any of those three, I think. 2 is in one of those two. 1, however, is in one of those two. Is it this again? I'm not a fan of things like this where it's just do the math over and over and over. 18, 25, 35, 52 minus 35. These have to sum to 17. So those orange cells have to sum to 17. The maximum here is 12. If this is a 3, those would need to sum to 14, which they can do. If that was a 6, those would need to sum to 11, which I could do with 7, 4. If that's a 4, those would need to sum to 12, which I could do with 8, 4. I don't... Eight is looking down, making that 1 and that 8. So that means this isn't the 1, this is the 1, this is the 2. This is from 3, 5, 6. So 3 is in one of those two, which puts 3 down here. I think I'm just missing a lot of important Sudoku, but I'm not seeing how to do it. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. These are from 4, 5, 6, and 8. So this is only from 4, 5, 6 because it can't be 8. So where's 2 in this row? 2, right, 2 makes this 3 and this 2, which makes this 3, which makes this 2, this 3, taking 3 out of those. This is 2, 9. Maybe I shouldn't have come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. Yeah, but where's 2 in this row? That was the question I was asking myself. It can't be in any of those because of these 2s. It's in one of those 2, but that 2 is looking up. So that's a 2. These are from 4, 5, 6, 8. Three can't be there. 3 is in one of those two. So if this is 4, 8, that's a 3. But it hasn't restricted this at all. This is a 4, 5, 6 because it sees 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, and 9. So this is a 4, 5, 6, and that is a 4, 5, 6 triple. So this is the 3. This is not a 3, which is actually pushing this up, which is giving me more freedom. And what did these have to sum to? This is the thing, just having to come back over and over. I'm really just tempted to make a note. Orange. So 18, 25, 35. So they have to sum to 17. 4. The thing is, I could go 4, 6, 7. I could go 4, 5, 8. I could go 6, 5, 7. No, 6. No, if this is a 6, am I broken? Does this have to be a 4? If this is a 6, 6, that would need to be a 5. If this is 6, 5, that would need to be a 6. This is a 4. So this is an 8. This is a 3. This is not a 3. This is a 3. Now, I make this yellow and I subtract 4, and orange needs to sum to 13. So these have to sum to 13, which is either 8, 5 or 7, 6. Not resolved. But the 8 looks up making that the 6 and that the 8. The 4 looks up saying this isn't the 4. 8 and 8 means this is an 8. This is the 9 for the column. So this is 4, 5, 6. But it's not a 4. So this is a 4, meaning this isn't a 4. This is a 4 because that's a 5, 6 pair. The 2 makes this the 9 and this the 2. The 4 looks across saying that's not the 4, that's the 4. The 8 looks across making that the 7, that the 8, looking up making that the 7, and orange needed to sum to 13. So that's a 6, that's a 5, making that a 6 and that a 5, and all of the diagonal is now done. If I select all of those and sum them, we've got 16, 22, 26, 32, 41, 48, 52. That works. This is an 8. The 5 makes this the 6 and this the 5. The triple in this box is 5, 6, and 7. The 6 in that column takes 6 out of those, making that the 6. The 7 makes that the 5 and that the 7. The triple in this box is 5, 6, and 9. The 6 in the bottom row takes 6 out of those, making that the 6, and I'll use that 9 to look down, making that the 5 and that the 9. That was tricky. That was really quite tricky. I'd love to see what the chips testers felt about that mid point where the beginning flow was quite easy, and then I really got stuck in the middle there. I'll be interested to see what the comments say as well. But got to get back into the swing of things somehow. Tricky little puzzle. Thanks for the puzzle tip. Thanks everyone for putting up with me taking a bit of a break, and as always, good luck with your solving.